So I saved everything, and let's test this modified suggested version. We got the debugger error, yeah, cool. But let's check pressing controls. Okay, so here's the trick. In this implementation, the animation for this scene is default animated animated 2D. Can I save this and have it rerun? Can I rerun it? F6. Is there only one of these? Yeah. So no, again, no, where am I? Save, come on. Why? Oh, I didn't change it on every line, on each line. Okay, animated. Animated. Oh, is it the same for all? And now it works. So going down, flipped down, going up, flipped up, and looking there, left and right, looking right and left, but not flipped. So left and right, we are kind of walking, and going up and out, it's flipped. I guess that's what the poet wants to say, as we say it. I will now take short break, but just make sure that I've got in this. Okay, here the reference is my animation, the custom one. So here was the good example when I customized the implementation, then the given guiding hand version over there. Short break. I'll be back with you in a moment. I'll leave you with our trusty SID boombox, C64 boombox right over here. Like this. How would one implement a simulation, let's say, version of this game? So that, well, at the moment I still don't have the mobs. When the mobs appear, how would one implement that our protagonist character is dodging the mobs on its own? There could be, I see, two solutions to it. Using a collision detection shape, like a projected from character sprite in a direction where it's facing, and algorithm logic to detect if there are mobs in its way. He would need, let's say, for example, look around in himself, or wait until they get close. In another implementation, our character waits until the algorithm calculates that the mobs is on his collision course, and then he dodges them. That would be more closer to the simulation of the player interaction. And then maybe even implement some sort of learning algorithm for each iteration of game loop or some logic loop. When in the event when our character can even recognize the repeating patterns of mob enemy characters moving towards him, what combo movement he could perform. That would be interesting to see. Maybe that would be the proper method. Just implement the dodging and develop dodging algorithm rather than looking around, projecting a collision shape from try to implement vision of our character protagonist running simulation that way. That means that he will need to look around himself. But I could also implement him a player perspective vision where where the whole game area is revealed to him and he just needs to dodge, and then simulate the player interaction by visual perception of the mob trajectories against the player character position. Interesting idea. So this works, both implementations work. The original tutorial so far and the given suggestion, but with my modification to clear out the bugs. Or in the example here of the character to the body to the... I've got them both running. So an eye is giveaway up, down. How diagonally? What's going on diagonally? It works even diagonally, going down, going up. But we are not flipping. Okay, so we are walking down. We are not flipping. When doing diagonal, if I press down, okay, it flips up. But kind of walking down. He will walk down, not flip. Curious. Interesting. Well, let's say that's like a game design choice. Whether have him walk down rather than flip down and animate movement diagonally that way. Next. Not sure if I should okay, so collisions. But before that I need to add last thing in the ready. Hide. When the game starts, we are hidden. Okay, where is this? For this one, close this. Ready, hide. No, hide. Just like that, yeah, thank you. And here also, ready, jump to ready. I learned my way around. One down. Control Shift Alt S, save all, and now we can go to collisions. Adding collisions. But to whom? Against who? Colliding against who? Where the mobs? preparing for collisions. We want player to detect when it's hit by an enemy, but we haven't made any enemies yet. That's okay, because we are going to use Godot signal function to make it work. Add the following at the top of the script. If you're using GD script, add it after extends area 2D. If you're using C#, public partial class player area 2D. Signal hit right after extends. Signal hit on top area. Signal. No, side. Signal hit. That's player GD, player character 2. Hide character hit. Body 2D. Signal hit. Control Shift Alt S. Back to this thing. This defines a custom signal called hit that we will have our player emit send out when it collides with an enemy. We'll use area 2D to detect the collision. Select player node and click the node tab next to the inspector tab to see the list of signals the player can emit. There will be our hit from the code. Notice our custom hit signal is there as well. Since our enemies are going to be rigid body 2D node, we want the body entered body node 2D signal. This signal will be emitted when a body contacts the player. Click connect and connects a signal window appears. Okay. Player GD, area 2D. Will that work on the character body 2D? Just like that. Let's see. Notice our custom hit is there as well. Since our enemies are going to be rigid body 2D nodes, we want the body entered body node 2D, area 2D. This signal will be emitted when a body contacts the player. Click connect and the connect signal appears. Godot will create a function that will extract the name directly in script for you. We don't need to change the default settings for now. Right now. My signal, okay, so we will use area 2D to detect the collision. Select player node and click node tab. It collides with enemy. We'll use area to detect the collision. Okay, select player node and click node tab. Okay, so for the node, for the player, for the root node, do it. Notice our custom signal hit. Since our enemies are going to be rigid body 2D nodes, we want the body entered body node 2D signal. This signal will be emitted when a body contacts the player. Click connect and to connect a signal window appears. Godot will create a function with that exact name directly in script for you. So if I understand this properly, if I go, for example, this here, the tutorial implementation, area 2D, and on the node signals, here is this thing showing here player GD signal, but also entered body entered. Close. close all these things, and I need from this body entered body node, body entered node 2D. Is it body entered body node 2D? Is that the fuck? What's the debugger saying here? Okay, that's, can I just clear and go away? On your signal, okay. Am I running something? No. We're stopped, so shut it. Output. Go away, you. Well, okay, anyway, body entered body node 2D. Okay, cool. Double click and I just say connect, right? On body entered and connect signal with a Godot will create. Don't need to change any settings right now. If you're using an external text editor, for example, a bug currently prevents Godot from doing so, you'll be sent, but new function will be, in this case, you'll run function yourself in the player script. Note that the green icon indicated that a signal is connected to this function. This doesn't mean the function exists, only that the signal will attempt to connect to a function with that name, so double check the spelling of the function matches exactly. Next, add this code to function. Okay. So let's go. I'm connecting that on body entered, and the same thing for this scene version implementation. Play character body, signal hit, and here we don't have area 2D, we have collision object 2D. Mouse shape exited, entered node, child exit, rand 3 exit. You see? No? Input and mouse input event, mouse shape entered, mouse shape exited. No, this is okay. This is the right one, but I don't have. So what should I do here? How to make this work for the character body 2D? Child entered. So I can't solve this signals animation, canvas item, node, entered, exited, ready, object. Animation, well, for animation I don't have much to say, but collision shape. Collision shape, how would I implement here? Play character body. It's not canvas item, it's not node. And this thing doesn't have area 2D properties. Entered, exited. We have mouse entered, exited, something different. Okay, so I can't, this way so far I can't work out, implement this in this scene. I can continue in my scene, in this script. So I'll add a code. What code I do? I'm supposed to hide. Player disappears after being hit. Hit emit. Collision shape 2D, set deferred, disabled, true. Must be deferred as we can't change physics properties on a physics callback. Each time an enemy hits the player, the signal is going to be emitted. We need to disable the player's collision so that we don't trigger the hit signal more than once. Disabling the area's collision shape can cause an error if it happens in the middle of the engine's collision processing. Use set deferred tells Godot to wait to disable the shape until it's safe to do so. Set deferred, collision shape 2D, okay. Hide, hit emit, collision shape 2D, set deferred, disable true. Hide, emit, and collision shape 2D, set deferred. In the on body entered, in the player GD. So here I can remove this, say hide. Hide it. Say hide, yeah, and yeah, hit emit, hit dot emit, yeah. And for the child node, collision shape 2D dot defer set deferred set deferred. Where are you? Set deferred. Red. Deferred. Disabled. True. Yeah. Set deferred disabled true. Set deferred disabled true. The last piece to add a function we call to reset the player when starting a new game. Function is to add a function we call to reset the player when starting a new game. Function start position. Position equal position. Show collision shape to the disabled false. Emit start okay. Function start position equal position. Where is the position? I guess this is declared in the. Is this inbuilt function start? No, it's not. Is this override? Or it's a custom one? Function start. I will call it. We'll build it and call it show collision shape to the disable equal false. So position pos start, value passed is pos, position equal the past position, show the that, and collision shape enable, actually disable, not disabled, make it not disabled. So maybe I just jump all the way somewhere here, and ready also, maybe even before ready. No, let's say ready is built in, or even at the end. I don't mind, or at the end. Function start some hypothetical position. Come on. Position equal pos, show, and collision shape to the dot disabled is not, like that. Control Shift Alt S. If I do this, okay, nobody's calling, there's no call to start, and it's hidden by default. Okay, I can't expect, but I might say on ready, let's say I can trick this. If I say on ready, in ready I say position, let's say, can I implement, like, put it in the center. Let's say I say I calculate, or just I call start and say half of the, say vector 2, and give it, I remember it is 480, which is 240. Is it 720? That's 360. What if I do that? Can I have that? Yeah, it's got it centered, right? So this is what I've learned from previous, from learning from zero, how to use this vector thing. But if I don't know, the what's up with this debugger? Who is complaining? Where is this? On body entered body underscore body where? Okay, body is not used. Is it error or a warning? So what is it? It's a warning. Warnings. It's not an error. Unused parameter. Well, optimize me. Optimize me. What say you? Can I play with this more? Let's say I could even try and calculate here. I could try to calculate something like how would I calculate from a screen size, center of screen size? Is it half screen size. What is this? If I click here, screen size is, what's this? Size returns a viewport's boundaries as a okay, rectangle. What is it? Constant get world 2D returns the world 3 where it is a void hide. Can't do vector operations. Okay, cannot vector. Okay, make canvas position local, screen point vector, assign screen pointer as nodes new local. So can I treat this as a grid-based system, cell, like a full world, one cell for whole world, for a whole rect. So what members does it have? What members we have here? Close the debugger. What is it? What is it? Where is it? Where is the beginning of this? Hey, where is get? Canvas item. Okay, canvas item. Properties, member, bool, x, y, relative sorts. Are there vector types here? No. Methods. Draw. And we have, and in this use case we have the get. Is it canvas? Was it canvas? Canvas get viewport rect. Okay. Rect 2 view. What is rect? To the axis align bounding box using floating point coordinates. Oh, great. Unlike for a math documentation index vector math. So there are 3 vectors included: size, end, and position. So it has it's placed somewhere, it ends somewhere, and it has a position. Constructor. What was the method used? Can I go back? No, what's in the script? What is in the script? Player GD get viewport rect, and that returns screen size. Okay, has a property of size. I need not position. I would need size and divide by 2, and that's a vector, right? So if I say start screen size divided by 2, that might just work. So it's a screen size divided by 2. Is this the fact? Huh? Will this work? Yeah, that's it. So size is a vector just like in a cell, and it since it is the vector, I just split it and get it here. Because it's a full world vector, I don't need to position it somewhere like in a grid system inside. I get the center of this at the middle of this whole rect object. I love it. I love it. So I just do this and say my game my rulers. Back to the topic. This is just to flex what I've learned and figured out so far. And the next step is creating enemies. Okay, here is the example what this guy did. Flip Y. To this flip animated flip velocity and animate up walk. Okay, here are a few things over here. This would be a new variable to ready, player cycle in shape, get rect size, and replacing with. Okay, here are some suggestions to tune the collision with the game window to keep the player character full inside, not touching, not going outside with the up to the center point of the character shape. And also tuning, tweaking the animation, whether it flips when going down on the wall. Is it flipping down or walking down? Direction of movement, degree. Okay, so and here is the example, even rotate. This is rotation for the this is what I was talking about. How about rotating the sprite in the direction? Something learned in previous section in getting started, moving character with player input. Added some lines to yours. Now the sprite also rotates diagonally. You can get the angle of vector using the angle method per the documentation. So you can plop this after normalizing the speed and it will be rotation. So here's the. So there are so many things built in the engine to sort all sorts of animations and to reduce. I think that this code solves this implementation of rotating the character towards movement direction. Come on, you. Screen zoom. And if you want to maintain walk animation aligned vertically when moving left to right, you could do something like this. This is because the angle is measured from the x-axis and our sprite is oriented vertically. You need to adjust the rotation by pi divided by 2 or rotate the player 90 degrees. There's rotation, this. For me, I made this change so that the app animation is always on, and added the validation so that the player orientation is in the last position. Oh yeah, I don't think anyone can short. Global variable orientation. var 0 at the top of the class, orientation equal vector, then in process you can set it equal to velocity and use it to calculate the angle. C#, I'm guessing the pos in should be the vector of the player position, but it's at 0 int for me. It should be position of the marker to the default start position you added in the main game screen. Make sure that D in animated sprite is capital or it won't work. I'm also glad. Okay, so the most interesting thing was that thing at the beginning rotation, refining the movement animation. Look at all the look at all the ideas they have. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And like I say, well, I'll add my code to do, and that is implement simulation that the character game mode demo, like demo mode where the character is playing game itself. Let me add that in the code for to do. As this is, for example, my main scene so far, to do well, this doesn't need to be this well, extend this to have a demo mode, to have an AI in demo mode. Quote game flying itself. That's a good one. That's a good one. So next thing here, outro. Cheers.